This looks serious, right? Who are these two men? One is the king of Syria. The other one is the commander of the army of the king. He has won many battles and is highly regarded by his king. His name is Naaman. But do you see his face? He has white spots on his skin. That is a terrible skin disease called leprosy. In the past, soldiers of Syria, enemies from the Israelites, had gone to Israel. Do you know what they had done? They took a young girl as a slave. Now she lives in the house of Naaman and is serving his wife. This young girl is a very nice girl. She doesn't think, I like the idea that my master is sick. Why did he bring me to this strange country? Why did he take me from my parents? No, she goes to her mistress and says, if only Naaman would see the prophet who is in my country, he would cure him of his leprosy. This young girl is doing what the Lord asks in his word. He says that we need to love our enemies. When Naaman hears everything from his wife, he goes to the king and tells him everything that he knows from the little girl. Then the king of Syria says, you just need to go to Israel. I will write a letter to the king so that you will be cured. Then Naaman takes some gifts with him, gifts of silver, gold, and expensive clothing. Together with some servants, he sets off to visit Israel. When Naaman and his servants come to the palace of the king of Israel, they deliver the letter. The king reads, I am sending my servant Naaman to you so that you may cure him of his leprosy. The king is shocked. He tears his robes and says, am I God? Can I kill and bring people back to life? Why does this fellow send someone to me to be cured of his leprosy? He must be trying to pick a quarrel with me. When the prophet Elisha hears that the king of Israel has torn his robes, he sends him a message. Why have you torn your robes? Send the man to me, and he will know that there is a prophet in Israel. So Naaman goes with his horses and chariot to the house of Elisha. He stops at the door of the prophet's house. But Elisha is not coming out. He only sends a messenger to say to Naaman, go, wash yourself 7 times in the river Jordan, and your skin will be healed. Naaman becomes very angry. He is the commander of a whole army, and is the prophet not coming to see him? He says, I thought that he would come out to see me. I thought he would stand in front of me and call on the name of the Lord his God. I thought he would put his hand on my skin and cure me of my leprosy. Do we not have rivers in our own country that are much better than all the waters of Israel? Couldn't I wash in them and be healed? He turns and says to his servants, come, we are going back home. Why is it so difficult to obey the words of the prophet? Why is it so difficult for us to obey the words of God? What will happen now with Naaman? When he doesn't obey, he will not be healed. His servants love him. They say, my father, if the prophet had told you to do some great thing, would you not have done it? How much more than now when he tells you just to wash yourself? That is so easy. The servants really want their master to be healed. What will Naaman do? And you? Are you sick? Maybe you think, I am just okay. But our hearts are sick because of our sins. We need healing as well. And the only thing that is asked from us is to go to Jesus and ask forgiveness. Then He will heal you.